We're back over here again. I'm gonna finish up getting this yard cleaned up. I'm on my GoPro 9 right now, but I broke the mount yesterday, so I got it super glued, so we'll see how long it actually lasts. I use Gorilla Glue, so I mean it should last forever, right? But I gotta get a new piece order because the camera will fall off the little swivel. We're gonna backfill our sprinkler line and then try to get it dressed up. I got the loader here with me too, just because I'm pretty much hauling both around now at the same time. It'll be a little easier. In fact, the excavator's easier, I think, to try to get this stuff kind of backfilled and put in, and then I can kind of do my final dressing up. As you can tell, this yard is not very big, so the excavator's almost, to me, about the easiest way to go. With the loader being 12 feet long, and this yard's only maybe 20, 25. Kind of got to do all your work from that center or one spot. But once I get all these backfilled and stuff like that, I can, especially down that side, I can run the loader up and down there and slick it up pretty good. Try not to put all these rocks back in there. Set that valve box too. I think they just that ran out of time the other night, so make sure I don't swing into anything. We got pretty decent dirt already in this yard, despite a few rocks here and there. But like I said the other day, the crazy thing is this was all just a field. So what blows my mind is when these guys came in to build, they just put rock and clay down. I guess they may have stripped the grass off or just dumped it, but it's just dumped right on top of the top, so it's only like a foot of clay, so it's pretty crazy. But then you get back out to decent dirt underneath that clay, because that's some pretty good looking stuff, and that's just what was in the ground. So but I'm not I'm not surprised. Knowing the builder, I'm not surprised that's how they did that. Not surprised at all. I may run this grading bucket along some of the driveway, but I may just get a flat shovel. If it tilted, it would be even easier, but kind of take it carefully. And since they're going to sod this, what I like to do is leave about a ½ inch or so lip, ½ to 3/4 of an inch lip around the driveway and the curb, because that sod usually comes with 3/4 to an inch of dirt on it. So then when you roll it out, the dirt is flush with the top of the curb, so it doesn't, it'll kind of look like across the street, like the grass will be tall, but it's not like the yard is up above the driveway and such. Now, if I was going to seed it, we'd put the dirt almost pretty much flush with the top of the curb in the driveway. Just seed right on top of there. So that's just a little trick or something I kind of started doing over the years, just learning when we started sodding. Like the first yard I sodded, I put the dirt right to the top, and then we got the sod along the driveway. And like the grass was like, the dirt and everything was like way higher. So I didn't really like how that looked. So then I just came up with leaving it just a touch low. It's worked out pretty well so far. I tried for years to get, when I was working for that other builder all the time, I tried to talk him into letting me bury all the downspouts when they built the house. Which, I mean, they wanted to sod this one, but it's just so much easier while you do your rough grade, and then you go in there and you dig and bury all your downspouts, and then grade that back out, and then put the dirt and stuff on the yard. You don't have any water running down beside the house off the downspouts. Because the problem is, if depending on how you build the yard or anything like that, sometimes you can have it run out of the downspouts and either run down or run back up against the house, and if it's got a crawl space, you got water problems. So people don't realize how much water comes off the roof of the house. So it's definitely a huge benefit. You just gotta think the roof of the house, that's a big surface area, and you catch all that rainwater, and then it funnels it down to, 5 or 6 places off the house where it runs out. It's a lot of water. And then, like, putting a new yard in, and then you just got like those downspouts sticking out, then you take a chance of washing it or eroding the dirt and stuff out right underneath those downspouts, and then you got a low spot. I don't know, just a cleaner look if you ask me. You can solve a lot of water issues by just burying the downspouts, it seems like. Devin kind of forgot and found the cable TV with the trencher. He cut the orange conduit, but he didn't tear the cable and stuff, so I gotta kind of pick out a little line and try to bury that thing again, so I'll do that here in a minute. But we will just carry on, and when we get to that point, we'll pick it back up. Well, we got everything pretty much dressed up for today. Devin's over here power washing. We got a little dirt on the road, but that's how this side turned out. I think they're just now planning on sodding all the way to the back of the house and then seeding that little, the little trench. So it came out pretty good. This dirt is good. It's what we got down there by the train track, but it's pretty wet. So, and I didn't have, there was no room for the preparator, so I was just gonna hand rake everything. But yeah, this came out pretty good back here. And he's not gonna plan on getting sod till sometime next week, so we'll hit it with the rakes one more time. The top should dry out a little bit by then and rake out a touch better, but really after you sod it, you're not gonna know if there's a little bit of a dip here and there. But came out pretty good. I think we hauled off one load of junk and brought in one load of dirt, and that'll be enough to get both sides. So then he's got some kind of mortar mix junk they put on the downspouts here, but it came out pretty nice. So we'll finish cleaning up. I'm already loaded up, and we'll be on to the next one. And here's this side. So that's where the backflow, it just tapped into the PEX line, and then we run a piece of 6-inch up. I think there's a shutoff down in there too, because then in the wintertime he'll hook the air compressor up to that one, and then you open the zones up and just blow it out with air, and then you'll actually unscrew that and then just tape those ends up for the winter. But yeah, just a little bit of cleanup and facade, and this one's a wrap. So we'll just catch you guys tomorrow.